Welcome to my video on how I painted Yawn from Resident Evil the board game by Steamforged games. First, I primed the model as well as gave it a thin base coat using Wraithbone. For the underbelly scales, I used Agaros Dunes contrast paint. Be sure to get the bottom scales from all sides. They can be seen even on the parts where Yawn is coiled up. For the topside scales, I used Dark Angel's Green contrast paint. Depending on your own preferences, this may be a bit too dark green for some. I'm going with a darker shade due to how he looks in the game. Make sure you get the paint in between the scales. It may take a couple of thin coats for full coverage. Next, for the growths all over Yawn's body, I first started with Rakarth flesh. To give them some color, I used Agaroth's Dunes, this time thinned down with a 1:2 ratio with contrast medium. For the mouth, I began using Magos Purple, but it was a little too dark. I went back over with Wraithbone and then tried Magos Purple again, this time with a 1:2 ratio with contrast medium. This lightened up the color and I was much happier with the result. For the tongue and inside of the mouth, I used Voluptuous Pink with contrast medium in a 1:1 ratio. For the teeth and fangs, I just decided to paint them with Wraithbone. Now to bring out some of the scale details, I did a Drybrush using Terminatus Stone. In the game, it appears as though Yawn is getting close to shedding its skin, so there's somewhat of a dryness look to the scales. I chose this color to try to match that. For the eyes, I used Averland Sunset and Abaddon Black. This part's a little tricky, so it took me a couple of times to get it right. Now base your model just like you've been doing, and your Yawn is all set to play. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more like this, please like, subscribe, and share. Next video, I'll be showing you how I painted the snakes and the web spinners, so stay tuned.